Hey, welcome to the Driven Billionaire channel. Today, we are going to go over our 5 pros and cons of having Litecoin as part of your portfolio. If you aren't sure about Litecoin, make sure to watch this video until the end, as every point we make will help with your decision making. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and to turn on the notification bell so you can always know when we put a new video out. A disclaimer alert is now in effect. This video is for informational purposes only. We recommend you to always seek professional advice. Let's dive in. Number 5. Branding. Since it was launched back in 2011, Litecoin has been branded as the silver to Bitcoin's gold. This is one of, if not the best slogan in the crypto market. Because Bitcoin is a store of value crypto, Litecoin was meant to be a cryptocurrency that people would use for everyday payments. For this reason, Litecoin's creator, Charlie Lee, gave LTC the slogan of being the silver to BTC's gold. It is hard to kill the idea of Bitcoin being gold and LTC being silver in the crypto community. If you're an investor, it doesn't matter if this is your first encounter with crypto. The fact that Litecoin follows Bitcoin wherever it goes gives LTC constant exposure and validation. Nowadays, with thousands of new cryptos out there, credibility in the crypto market goes a long way. Besides the fact that Litecoin is one of the oldest altcoins in the market, having such a great slogan also attracts investors, and for these reasons, we consider this to be a big pro point of Litecoin. Number 4. Usage. As the market grows, so does the acceptance of payments using crypto by companies and institutions. People are already using LTC to pay for goods and services in the US with a Visa debit card, which was introduced by the Litecoin Foundation last summer. Not only that, but in October last year, PayPal announced that it would be supporting Litecoin, along with 4 other cryptocurrencies. More recently, PayPal announced that it would allow customers to make payments using cryptos, including LTC. In the meantime, the Litecoin Foundation is working on expanding LTC's use cases and creating new partnerships so people can use Litecoin more frequently. However, just like many other cryptos, LTC is not accepted by major companies such as Apple, Microsoft, or Amazon, and probably won't be anytime soon. That means that despite the fact it has the 13th largest market cap in the crypto world, Litecoin still has very little applicability to people when it comes to daily usage. Unfortunately, we can't really see this changing anytime soon, with more rubbish cryptos being created every day, meaning competition increases and in turn reduces the credibility of altcoins in general. We will let you decide for yourself whether this is a pro or a con point. Number 3. Accessibility. Litecoin is one of the most accessible cryptocurrencies in the world. This is due to the fact that it can be easily mined and it has extremely low transaction fees and prices in comparison to Bitcoin and other major cryptos. In order to differ from Bitcoin, Litecoin uses a proof-of-work consensus mechanism called Script. Script was meant to make the Litecoin network more decentralized and accessible to anyone, since it is possible to mine LTC using a normal computer. Beside the fact that LTC is easier to be mined than BTC, Litecoin can be traded on Robinhood and other major crypto exchanges. In addition, there are over 15,000 LTC ATMs around the world, and that is about the same or even more than BTC ATMs out there. Because accessibility usually leads to a larger market cap, we consider this to be a pro point. Number 2. Development. Litecoin is one of the oldest altcoins in the market, and it has developers working on how to make it better and more useful. Also, just like Bitcoin and Ethereum, Litecoin is an open source and anyone can submit a proposal for development of Litecoin, or LIP, Litecoin Improvement Proposal. That being said, in the past few years, developers of Litecoin have been trying to develop a privacy protocol named Mimblewimble, which is named after a Harry Potter curse that scrambles a person's speech. This privacy protocol is the same used by Grin Privacy Coin, and long story short, it works by hiding the wallet address of both parties in a transaction, with only the total amount of LTCs that were used are able to be seen. Even though it is associated with Bitcoin, Litecoin is still considered by many to have a slow development rate when compared with other cryptos. Let's take Mimblewimble for example. After a few years, its code has only been approved for trial, and nobody knows when it is going to be available to the public. We can argue that Litecoin still has a much faster development than Bitcoin, but with new cryptos emerging all the time, it is hard to predict whether or not there will be a crypto with a more developed ecosystem that might take over Litecoin's market share. Even now, Litecoin only has 3 lips, and 2 of those that are yet to launch are related to Mimblewimble. For these reasons, we consider this to be a con point. Number 1. Privacy. As we have already mentioned before, Litecoin is about to launch Mimblewimble, and that will give users the option of having privacy on the Litecoin blockchain. This will be possible by using a technology called extension blocks, using the concept of basically being a second layer or side chain of Litecoin. Don't worry, exchanges are not going to be obligated to support Mimblewimble's chain, so there is no risk of Litecoin being delisted like other cryptos have been in the past. Moreover, when Litecoin launches Mimblewimble, it will become part of crypto's privacy payment group and have far less competition. Even though Litecoin is already the most used cryptocurrency in the deep web, having a privacy-preserving network can result in Litecoin bringing even more attention from regulators. Sure, by introducing Mimblewimble, LTC will be one of the most privacy-preserving on the planet, and that can result in a bullish burst of its prices. However, the regulatory backlash could crash that movement and even get LTC delisted from exchange platforms, as we have seen before with Monero. The same way we understand that privacy is important and Mimblewimble can drive prices up, we have to understand that regulators hate absolute privacy. Because of these points, it makes it hard to judge if this is a pro or a con point of Litecoin. So we will let you decide on this one. What do you think? Let us know in the comments. To conclude, Litecoin seems to have everything you would look for in a cryptocurrency: applicability as a method of payment, a high, limited amount of tokens, global awareness, acceptance of big companies, and the best slogan in the crypto world: the silver to Bitcoin's gold. Not only that, but Litecoin was built by a smart guy who continues to improve it. Even so, some of you might not like what you see when you look closely at Litecoin. The fact that it is still missing some of the basics, such as transparency, lack of development, and the possibility of absolute privacy, all of which could project a bad image for LTC. However, at the end of the day, Litecoin is still the go-to option for many investors out there. Hope you guys have got value from this video. And if you liked it, please smash that like button and subscribe to our channel. Also, check out our video on the 5 reasons for the crazy volatility in crypto. See you guys next time. Take care.